For years, Michelle and Barack Obama have been regarded as the gold standard of relationships, a power couple that effortlessly balances love, family, and the demands of public life. Their journey from their early days in Chicago to their time in the White House has inspired millions. However, behind the polished public image, Michelle has openly acknowledged that their marriage has faced significant challenges, some of which tested her patience and even her feelings for Barack. In a candid interview, she revealed that there was a time when she wasn't sure she even liked him anymore. The reason? The sheer imbalance in their relationship during his rise in politics. Michelle has described their struggles with brutal honesty, shattering the illusion that even the most seemingly perfect marriages are free from difficulties. So, what really happened? And do the recent divorce rumors hold any weight? Let's break it all down. Marriage is tough enough when both partners have demanding careers, but add politics and public scrutiny into the mix, and the pressures multiply tenfold. Michelle Obama has spoken openly about how the early years of Barack's political career placed immense strain on their relationship. When Barack entered politics, Michelle was essentially left to manage their home and raise their two daughters, Sasha and Malia, on her own. She has admitted that for long stretches she felt like a single parent, carrying the emotional and logistical weight of their family while Barack was out campaigning, making speeches, and eventually serving as a senator and later as the President of the United States. Michelle has also pointed out something many people don't like to admit. Marriage is not always a 50-50 partnership. There were periods where she felt she was giving 70%, 80%, or even 90%, while Barack, consumed by his political career, was barely present at home. She resented that imbalance. In her memoir, Becoming, Michelle even admitted that they sought couples counseling to navigate these difficulties. Therapy, she explained, helped her see that Barack wasn't going to magically fix everything, and that she needed to focus on her own happiness instead of waiting for circumstances to change. Despite their struggles, they worked through it. At least, that's what they've always insisted. So, why are people suddenly questioning if they're still as strong as ever? The speculation surrounding Michelle and Barack Obama's marriage has gained momentum in recent years, fueled largely by Michelle's notable absences from key public events. One of the biggest moments that set off a wave of rumors was Donald Trump's 2017 inauguration. Unlike Barack, who attended as part of his duty as an outgoing president, Michelle was nowhere to be seen. Given her well-documented disdain for Trump's policies and rhetoric, many assumed she had chosen to skip the event as a political statement. But others saw it differently. Some took her absence as a symbolic distance, not just from Trump, but from Barack himself. It wasn't just that event. Over the years, Michelle has increasingly prioritized her own projects and solo ventures. From her best-selling book, Becoming, to her global speaking engagements and Netflix productions, she has spent extended periods traveling without Barack, often promoting her own initiatives and engaging in personal pursuits separate from their joint efforts. While this could simply reflect her growing independence and ambition, critics have interpreted it as a sign of emotional or physical separation from her husband. Another moment that added fuel to the speculation was her absence from Barack's major public appearances, including some milestone political events and foundation activities. Observers began asking, is Michelle intentionally stepping away from the role of Barack's partner in the public eye? Could this be a precursor to something bigger? Or is it simply a reflection of two individuals leading increasingly separate professional lives? Further complicating the narrative, social media has played a major role in keeping the rumors alive. Whenever Michelle posts a solo photo or shares a message about personal growth, speculation flares up again. Some followers interpret these posts as subtle hints at unhappiness or a growing desire for independence. Meanwhile, body language analysts dissect their public appearances together, pointing out moments that seem tense, forced, or distant. Are these real indicators of trouble, or is the public simply reading too much into normal marital dynamics? Regardless of what's truly happening behind closed doors, one thing is clear. Michelle's absences have fueled the divorce rumors more than any direct statement ever could. But is there any actual truth to these speculations? Or is this all just a symptom of the public's obsession with high-profile marriages? That's the real question. If Michelle and Barack Obama were truly on the verge of divorce, wouldn't there be clearer, more concrete signs? Instead, what we see from Michelle is something entirely different. Subtle but intentional reassurances that her commitment to Barack remains strong. While she openly acknowledges that their marriage has faced difficult seasons, she has never suggested that those struggles have led to its downfall. Take her social media presence, for example. Michelle isn't one to flood her accounts with overly romanticized posts about her relationship, but when she does mention Barack, her words carry weight. On their most recent wedding anniversary, she shared a message that emphasized their enduring partnership, reflecting on their journey and what they've overcome together. The post wasn't overly sentimental, but it was deeply personal, reminding the world that their bond remains intact. Beyond social media, Michelle's actions also speak volumes. She and Barack continue to appear together at public events, from charitable initiatives to cultural engagements. While they may not always be side by side, they are still deeply intertwined in their shared causes, a clear indication that they are not leading entirely separate lives. Their continued collaboration on the Obama Foundation and joint advocacy efforts reinforce the idea that, despite the swirling rumors, their partnership extends beyond marriage. It's also about their shared mission. Additionally, Michelle's interviews and book appearances offer further insight. In multiple discussions about her memoir Becoming, she has reiterated that her marriage is a work in progress, not a fairy tale. Rather than avoiding the conversation, she leans into it, reminding people that even the strongest relationships go through difficult times. But the most telling part? She never speaks about Barack with resentment, only with honesty and an acknowledgement of the work they've both put in to keep their marriage strong. So, while the rumors persist, the evidence suggests something very different. Michelle isn't pulling away from Barack. If anything, she's reinforcing the idea that their relationship, while imperfect, is still very much intact. At its core, Michelle and Barack Obama's relationship is a testament to the reality that even the strongest marriages go through seasons of struggle. Unlike the fairy tale image often projected onto them, their journey together has been marked by tension, sacrifices, and moments of emotional distance. But what truly defines their marriage isn't the difficulties themselves, it's how they have chosen to face them. Michelle has been candid about the periods of resentment she experienced, particularly during Barack's rapid ascent in politics. She has admitted that at times she felt like she was playing an unfair game, one where she shouldered the bulk of parenting and household duties while he pursued his ambitions on a national stage. It wasn't just about feeling lonely. It was about the growing frustration of being expected to support his dreams while putting her own on hold. But rather than allowing these feelings to fester unchecked, she took action. She has spoken about how they had to redefine their partnership, learning to communicate in new ways and adjusting their expectations of one another. Therapy played a significant role in this transformation, helping Michelle understand that waiting for Barack to fix things wasn't the answer. She had to take charge of her own happiness while also holding him accountable for his role in their struggles. Their ability to navigate the harshest storms together suggests that their bond is more than just a carefully maintained public image. It is built on a foundation of shared values, mutual respect, and a willingness to evolve as individuals within their relationship. While their marriage may not fit into the conventional idea of perfection, it represents something far more powerful and enduring, the kind of love that survives real-life challenges. Yet, despite their public declarations of unity, doubts persist. Are these admissions a sign that their marriage remains on shaky ground? Or are they simply proof that no long-term relationship remains effortless forever? So, what's your take on Michelle and Barack's journey? Are their struggles a sign of a marriage in trouble or proof that even the strongest relationships take work? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into their story, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on more insights like this. Thanks for watching, and until next time, this is Top Expedition signing off. See you in the next video.